Alright guys, you saw the title of the mouse video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a chess trap called the Damiano defense, which is a very old chess trap, but has a 95% win rate. I'm being serious, yes, it has a 95% win rate if the trap succeeds. And yeah, let's just begin. But before I begin guys, if you enjoyed, please drop a like and sub, as I would really help the channel a ton. If you really enjoy this video, you can drop super thanks. Without further ado, let's just begin. So, the way to play the Damiano defense is that you have to be playing with the white pieces for it to work. I'm not sure if you can play with the black pieces. What you have to do is e4. Then your opponent has to respond with e5. And then you play knight f3. As we can see, this move obviously just attacks the e-pawn. Now, there are multiple ways black can defend it. I mean, they can play knight c6, pawn to d6, bishop to d6, even queen f6. I mean, yeah, it's not a great move, as you can see from the evaluation bar. But I mean, it works, I guess. However, there is one move that black should absolutely not play, and this is when the gambit works. Pawn f6. The game is automatically lost. Because what you have to do in this position is capture on e5 with a knight. And believe it or not, Stockfish actually gives this move a brilliant. I'm being serious. Yes, this move is actually given a brilliant. By the way, guys, the game that I'm using here didn't actually have the Damiano defense like actually happening in it. It's just a random game that I pulled from my archive. Although, to be fair, I have had like 10 games where I've managed to play Damiano defense. And yeah, all of them I won very easily. And now, guys, after this move, your opponent has two possibilities. Either A, they'll try to deal with this knight, or B, they'll just capture it. Now let me just show you how you can respond to all of them. Let's say they play queen here, which is the best move. All you have to do is put your knight over here. And even after they capture, just play bishop here. Because now, their queen is just directly in the center. So, yeah, it will just automatically become a target immediately. And, yeah, then you can just castle and you're in a completely winning position. Or, they won't play the best move. And they'll play knight c6. And now the game is also losing from the move queen h5. Now, I mean, realistically, they could bring their king up, but, yeah, that leads to mate in 5. So, realistically, they will play pawn g6. And now you capture with the knight. Because now you're just winning by 2 pawns, and, the king side, it's completely destroyed. And, yeah, you might be able to pull off, like, a very sneaky check in this situation. Actually, wait, the rook is totally lost. Because after this, it's mate in 6. Yeah, you just play this. You're automatically winning the rook, even if you don't see mate in 6, even I don't see it. So, yeah. You're guaranteed going to win the rook even. But now, let's say they capture. And, yeah, the game is just totally lost. You play queen over here. Now, they have two possibilities. To either push their pawn here, like push their pawn to g6, or move their king to e7. Now, let's say they play the move that isn't worse, and they play pawn over here. You simply capture, they try to defend with their queen, and then just capture the rook. And now in this situation, they'll probably just capture your pawn. Believe it or not, the best move is not to defend with the bishop, because that just automatically loses these 2 pawns, like, after this. Oh, wait. They have to play this. And I mean, like, well, no, they won't capture, though. First, just play like this. And then, yeah, this pawn is totally lost. So you won't be winning by 1 point, realistically, by pawns. But by position, you will be winning by 3. Believe it or not, the best move in this position is king d1. Because even if they give you this check, just play pawn f3. Now the queen and knight are in danger. And, well, queen d4 doesn't work because that just loses a queen. So yeah, you can see really quickly how the Damiano defense just automatically wins the game. And, yeah, they have to retreat, like, over here, and then they just lose the knight. And the game is just 100% over. And in this situation, if they try to play something like this, you could play something like this. They capture the pawn, and they automatically lose the queen. And by that point, yeah, it's 100% over. But let's say that your opponent doesn't play g7. And let's say they play king e7. Just capture the pawn. Now the king has to go over here. And then you bring your bishop over here. And the only move that saves the game from being checkmate is pawn over here. Even then, you just capture. And, they just move the king over here. And the only reason it saves the game is because this bishop stops any threat here. Yeah. However, 9 times out of 10, your opponent will not play pawn to d5, and they'll lose the game with king to g6. Now, I'm going to show you how this goes. You put the queen over here, like on f5. Then they're forced to move their king over here. Then you play pawn d3, check immediately. Only one legal move in this position besides, well, just losing your queen and instantly getting checkmated. This. And now all you have to do is just play h4. In this position, basically all my opponents have played something like this because they don't know what to do. After this, the game is just over. Let me try to find mate in 1. I mean, come on, I'm 1200 elo, obviously I can find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, guys, so, like, if they move their king over here because they're forced to, you just play the queen over here, and, the game is totally over. Now, let's say they actually try to deal with this situation by, like, maybe bringing in the bishop. Yeah, it's still mate in 2. Or they play this. It's mate in 1. Finding a move to save this position is basically impossible, and even though they're still forced mate in 9, so if you want to memorize it, I guess you can. Yeah, either way, it's over. There's basically nothing you can play in this position to save the game. Because you just play this, then this, and then this, and the game is just instantly over. And yeah, that's the Damiano defense. It literally has, on Lee Chess, a 95% win rate for white, 3% draw, and 2% win rate for black. Yeah. This opening is just extremely overpowered. But keep in mind, this win rate is only if your opponent plays pawn f6, and then when you sacrifice the knight, they actually capture it. That is the only case in which it has a 95% win rate. Otherwise, it will just end up like a normal game if they don't capture it. I mean, well, no, you will be slightly better, but still. And yeah, guys, this is the whole video. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a sub, as I would really help the channel a ton. If you really enjoyed this video, you can just drop super thanks. Comment down below if you learned something new from this video. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.